Don't you wait to come back. 'Cause I've been gone a long time and you never knew. You worried about how it all went south so long ago. You can't see it starting over again. And all along we
Yo, what is up? Howdy ho. Howdy ho there, friends. Yo, Perma, what's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you, dude. And good morning. Good morning to you too, sir. Dude, so we're actually not using Festify right now. We're using this thing called Pretzel. Pretzel Rock. So you'll see there's like this bot in chat, and that bot is basically like it's adding the songs, and so these songs are all royalty free, which is pretty cool for like YouTube and stuff. But we've been trying out the past couple days. No worries, dude. You good. But yeah, pretty great. It's been pretty good so far. Like, it has some pretty solid tracks, I'd say. So unfortunately, it doesn't mean we can use Festify and like add our own songs, but I think the songs are actually pretty good. So tell me after the stream what you think. Yo, what's up, Roars? Announcements? Yes, going right now. Thank you. One day I'm going to remember again. I don't know why I keep forgetting. Yeah, buddy. We did it. Like, this song's pretty good. Way too early to be passive aggressive. Nah, I did this last week too, like every day. And then I was like halfway through, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Oh man, welcome in everyone. Happy Monday, happy days. I hope your weekend went well. Weekends are always a fun time. I think we're good. Yeah. So today we're on day 7 of the new project Perma. I don't think you've been here for a little bit, but we started. It's called Grüvee. It's gonna be groovy. It's gonna be real cool. It's gonna be a fun time. And we started last Friday on actually writing up some React Native stuff. Dab, bah. Hell yeah, dude. What's up, DK? About to upgrade the gigabit? Holy moly. No worries, man. I hope it goes well, dude. I'm in a giga synth mood these few days. Please satisfy my needs. Dude, I'm just going by whatever Pretzel Rock plays, man. I hope it satisfies those needs. Oh, you're gonna be in Seattle this Friday? Hell yeah, bro. Well, you better hit your boy up. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, that's gonna be fun, man. Yeah, of course, beers and I don't know. Maybe this is a cool show. I'd be down to go to a show. Beers and beards. There you go. Beers and beards. Hell yeah, man. We'll definitely meet up. Get your beards groomed together. I love it. Yeah, it'll be an iconic moment. Definitely pictures for sure. Dude, that's probably the actual worst feeling ever, right? It's like, I did that one time where my beard trimmer was one length too short, right? And so you're going and you're like, and you look at it and you're like, oh fuck, wait a minute, is this really the length I wanted it to be at? And then you're like, well, I'm kind of screwed now because you got to go at that length. You got your audio interface? Oh, nice, man. What interface is it? Yeah, it's a terrible fucking feeling. Terrible feeling. Complete audio too. Okay, nice. I don't know much about the brands. I don't know why I asked, but I was just curious. I guess more so like if it's any good. Oh, you don't have a mic for the interface. Got you. That's pretty relatable, Wars. I would agree here. Man, it's so nice to catch up with you guys. I feel like it's been too long. Like literally 2 days of too long. It's good. Maybe we should start doing like weekend streams, like maybe Saturday or Sunday. I think it would be fun. It would just be later in the day, so for most of you it would be like kind of late. Right? Like I definitely will not be waking up at 5 a.m. on the weekend. Right? Like this probably not gonna happen. No, Alec, you deserve a life. Well, I enjoy this. That's why I do it, you know? It's part of my life. Yeah, I mean, I did go into the office on Saturday. So, like, that could have been a cool time to stream. Yeah, just like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, kind of just like laid back. We can hang out, talk. Like, I mean, all the streams are pretty much just like talking and then, like, maybe we'll do some coding, right? Like, that's how it's been lately. Especially last week was, what the heck is this? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, that is true. I have been doing that. I've been pushing myself a lot, Roars, a lot. Definitely a lot. Get a wifey? Nah, definitely not. No, it'll be cool. You're right though. Should be like exploring every weekend. The code shoulder? Yo, I like it. Yo, Papa Sati is pretty cool, man. Is it because it's cold up there? Duh. Oh man. All right. I'm feeling a little loosey goosey now. Let's get into this, eh? And it's not cold these days. It's actually like kind of hot, and it's really annoying. I mean, it's like nice. Don't get me wrong, but man, it's freaking hot, dude. It's been hot the past couple days. I think it sounds like everyone in the world has been pretty hot, you know? I've met some cool people already. I've met definitely some cool people. The problem is like I'm trying to meet people that are not in tech. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys feel that way, but like I don't know. I want a different perspective than everyone that I work with. Yeah. All right. So today we are moving on to day 6 of Grüvee. Really excited. Last week we ended up working on trying to get together our React Native project and writing one component to inject into our native code. So for our iOS and Android app. And it was proven to be kind of difficult because we ran into an issue with iOS in regards to the pods. So the pod folders were not really hooking up properly. And I still have no idea why. I looked at it a little bit yesterday and like still couldn't figure out what the issue is. So I'm thinking what we might do is we're going to do like a test project. We'll go ahead and start up a new React Native app. And then we'll go ahead and start up a brand new fresh iOS app and try to go through the flow again and see if we can figure out what the heck's going on. But man, yeah, what a pain it was last week. Like we literally spent all stream trying to figure it out and we didn't even figure it out. I'm just so poopy. Oh shit, DK. Sorry about that, dude. Yo, what's up, Stacking? Trying. Yeah, I know. Trying, dude. Yeah, exactly. Like something just like don't get me wrong, like I want to befriend my coworkers and like hang out with them outside of work, but at the same time it's like I don't know, man. it's cool to meet people that aren't doing the same thing you're doing. So, wait, you're not done with the app, but it's but it's just playlist. Jesus, no. It's called Grüvee. Get it through your head. All right, we're gonna start this right here. What the heck is this? The music. All right, the music today is like kind of weird. Oh, sorry, Nook. That sucks, dude. So we're just gonna go into desktop, and we're literally just gonna start like a new React app. What's this test folder I have here? Oh, this is literally a test app, but I'm going to remove that. All right, I lied. This is actually pretty epic. What is it? React Native. I always forget the freaking command. This is like React Native. Is it new? All right, let's make sure. Okay, first of all, that is there. I know that's there. Xcode is good. Yeah, wasn't it? Okay. I want to call it G-Test. Cool. So we'll start with a brand new project, and we'll go from there. Enough with your hipster dev with all your buns, nice looking beers, and weird spelling for app names. We should play ABR all day to make him feel bad? Oh my god. What? Dude, if you play ABR all day, it's going to get me hype. It's going to be so hype. Are we starting again? Roars, we're in it. We're going to go ahead and basically do a fresh project. See what's going on. I hope we can find something here. We're in it. Oh! Oh! That was good. Shit, man. Is this the same thing as turning it on and off again? I would say so, stacking, yes. Yo, Caparino! Do you have any fun of how your music app looks? Not yet. Not yet. We have not gotten there yet, but we will. Promise. It's going to be a good time, Caparino. Yo, Evgen, what's up, man? Welcome in, dude. Glad to see you. You're here to backseat Swift? Okay. I'm ready for it. So you'll see that it creates like our initial iOS project, right? Even with like our pod spec set up. And so this is what the pod spec brings back. So maybe what we should do is just keep this shit here. But this is all written in Objective-C, so we got to make sure to get this stuff out of here because we don't want that. That's a huge pods file. This is React Native's initial one. So like, let's actually do this. Let's go ahead and oh, interesting. So I was looking at this yesterday, right? So this require relative thing going on here, it's pointing to the React Native, like native modules, right? Which makes sense. And then what I did yesterday was I was trying to remove use native modules and use framework, right? Framework. And they actually had different issues, which was very interesting to me. So like you'd have to use native modules if you're using require relative. Objective-C is also dirty. Oh, groupie, I like it. You can't even say that as a joke. Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow. But they're also dirty. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in when people like Objective-C. Gotta get them out. All right, that song was like pretty epic. Definitely definitely a lot different than I would have thought. All right, so we would have G-Test iOS. Bro, but they have, how is this? It's so interesting because they have the pod file. I don't think they actually, oh, because we didn't do a pod install, right? Until we do a pod install, we're not going to be able to open the proper workspace for this. Been a long weekend. You can do some fun stuff this weekend. Yeah, see, look at this Objective-C shenanigans. What you doing in here, huh? What you doing? Oh, God. The brackets, man. And the pointers, man. Get out of here. All right. So we got that. Let's go ahead and just create a new iOS app as well, right? Our iOS project. What you talking about? It's booty. It's booty full. I got you. I got you. And we'll call this G-Test. It's the G-Test. Create. Oh. G-Test iOS. It has pointers. Yes. Yes, it does. You're a JS dev. You should be aware of pointers. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Shouldn't have to deal with that. That nastiness. All right. So if we're at the point where we have our iOS app, our native app, and we also have our React Native app alive and well. So now if we go back to the tutorial stuff that we were working on last time. Just to follow it as a guide, right? We found like a couple, not issues, but differences, right? So in the root directory, right, we already have our package.json. Like, we're good here. We're good here. Add React Native. React Native is already a dependency, so is React. And then CocoaPods we already have installed, right? Pointers are for compile engineers, not me. Oh, babyface, don't assume. Oh, love it. I love it, Roars. Babyface. God, the bullying's strong today. I love it. You guys are on point. My God. Okay, so okay, I think we're doing here. Yo, Frackberg, what is up? Welcome to the team. Thanks for joining us. Nice to see you, buddy. Bully me hard. Hey, she's a mod, man. Like, I can't stop her. Yeah, see, I don't know what the deal is with this, but this is, I think, maybe what's screwing with us. I don't know, but not going to worry about that. So then we do the pod install, and then we should be good. So at this point, okay, so we need to G-Test here as our project. Okay, so again, Create a new folder for your integrated React Native project, then copy your existing iOS project to the iOS subfolder. So what we should do is let's go ahead and remove everything from this folder to begin with, other than the pod file. Move to trash. And Tony, what's up? How's it going? Hello there. Yo, Isaac, welcome in, man. We'll take like a day. The deadline is Friday. Oh, dude, you got time then, man. Definitely got time. So move that in there. Oh, I think. Hold on, yeah. Just put whatever's inside here. There we go. Okay, so we did that, and now we just need to do a pod install, right? Or I guess we should do a... you also need to install React. Let's just do a yarn install real quick as well. Oh, CD... What's this thing called? G-test. Yeah. And now we can do a yarn install, right? Make sure we got all our... Yeah, okay, we're good. Make sure we have all our modules. So you did all the Objective-C and dumped in the Swift generated app and said, that is correct, yes. Yeah, but the thing is, dude, that we're going to still be writing everything in Swift. So like that's just what React Native does at the beginning. Doing well, Anthony. Thanks for asking. Yeah, just we're working on a mobile project using React Native and native code all in the same go. So much JavaScript. Just a tad bit in the background there. Yeah, you're right. Don't smack about my one true love. Oh, I thought that was TypeScript, Roars. What are we talking about here? All right, so now we're gonna do our pod install. Oh, right. We need to change this to iOS to match our project name. Try it one more time. Oh, right. And then we got to delete these targets as well because we don't use them. GTVOS. So, like, that's interesting. Now we do pod install. Looks like it's fetching everything here. Looks good. Looks good so far. Okay. So far looking good. No issues with any messages here. All right. Now we have our workspace, which is fantastic. And now let's see if this bad boy runs. So the first thing is going to our view controller and doing the most treacherous thing that we've ever had to do in our life, which is import React. And really, we got to see if it builds. That was the big deal from last week. Scary stuff. I know, man. It's scary. It's scary. It's building though. Yes, usually what happens, Roars, is on like first open, most of the modules will come up as like not being found. So you have to do a quick build on the project. And so if it builds and then if it does that, that's what we don't want. Dude, what in the actual F is going on here? This is so freaking annoying. I don't get it. I don't understand. Is it really this difficult to get this thing working? Are you even sure you're supposed to import React? You know, from what I've read here, yes. So like literally at this point, create a string location. Finally, create the main RCT root view. Notice how we provide as a module and create above writing code for our React Native component. No, yeah, no worries. I use the Rode. Oh crap, I forgot the name of it. NT-USB. That's what it was. Yes, Rode NT-USB. Yeah, it's honestly, I think it's a pretty solid mic for being a USB interface. Yeah, dude, stacking, you're so right, man. I don't know. I'm obviously at like a loss of words. I have no idea. It's very interesting how this is happening like this. Because how else are we gonna get access to things like RCT root, right? So I mean, maybe we could try. Maybe there's something else we need to. No, yeah, like. And it's quite frustrating. Maybe we should just start with Android, and we're gonna have to come back to this. Yeah, that's the one, Inuk. It's just USB, dude. USB. Are you sure them Objective-C files you are deleting isn't screwing something up? Keep seeing towards Objective-C heading bindings. So maybe, but this should be the Swift implementation. You know what I'm saying? At least from like this guide here, this Swift implementation shows that. And I looked at other guides that weren't part of Facebook, and they all had the same flow, right? It's very interesting. So maybe what we should do is, why don't we go to maybe a project on GitHub, or like a React Native GitHub project, something like this, and then we can take a look at like their pods and stuff. Also what we tried last time was converting back to 60, version 60 of React Native. So maybe we can try that as well. Yeah, and like this path is correct, right? Like we don't have any issues here. Because the pod file is 1 level deep, iOS. We go up 1 more level and our node modules is right here. So we should be good. It's pointing to the correct spot. So let's do this. USB mics? Yeah, man. I mean, it sounds pretty good, right? Like it's pretty solid. I don't know enough about mics to really like go out and get something good. Like I've been wanting to do that, but I just don't know enough about it. Do you need the Objective-C bridge to Gap somehow? So here's the cool thing about CocoaPods, right? Is basically that's what you're doing. I'm pretty sure these pods are probably written in Objective-C, considering that the init app starts you off in Objective-C. So at that point, your code should be calling an Objective-C header that is binding it to the proper path in Objective-C or Swift, whatever it's written in. So I don't think that should be the issue, but I want to try this one more time. So do another pod install. Okay, so that's interesting. When I change it to 60, right, version 60, now we're getting this issue again with the pod specs. So that must have been fixed in 60.4. Right? If I do pod install, oh, I have to go back out. Let's go back to here and do a yarn install. So we'll get 60.4 back. No, Royce, you're good. You're good. No, I mean, it's a good point. It's a good point for sure. All right, now we'll do pawn salt. Okay, so we know that 60.4 is using the proper pod file. So that's good. That's one thing that we didn't do properly in the last project. So at this point, yo, Hokaji, what is up? Welcome to the Pixology team. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Glad to have you here. Let's see if we can find some other tutorials around here, like some newer ones maybe. You see, like I've already touched on a lot of these. All the medium guides are different. Yeah, right? Like this, man, this is actually pretty interesting because if we can find a more solid way to explain this, it would be really cool just to write it up. You know what I mean? And understand, like, try to give someone this same sort of solution. It's interesting that these aren't working properly. Hi, I'm trying to learn coding apps. I've bought a Java book, and to be honest, I don't know how to start. Hey, well, congratulations on starting to learn, man. That's really exciting. Books are a good way to start. You know, not bad. But the first thing you should do is start trying to write little projects. There's also a really cool site called 100 Days of Code that you would probably find really beneficial. And so 100 Days of Code is literally every day you write a little bit of code and you learn whatever you're writing, right? So I would try to start here. That would be probably pretty helpful for you. I hope it is. Yeah, go for it. And I hope your journey goes well. That's why Medium is banned in my Google. Yo, Kosi, what's up, dude? Welcome in. I think I misread this. There was a... Okay, let's go here. And then in part 1 reacting, I started with iOS and then I explained Android. Okay, so we'll look at that. Let's take a look at this GitHub real quick. I'm interested to see. Okay, so in iOS, Light app. Oh, this is an Objective-C though. You freaking bastards, man. Yeah, they're not using a pod in there at least. Well, poopy doopy. But this guy's doing it in Swift. What the? Didn't do anything. Yeah, it's beginner friendly. Yeah, it's at whatever level you want it to be at, if that makes sense. So it's basically just, it's getting you to code at least 1 hour minimum a day, right? Hey, Roars, can you do me a favor? Can you just post this link of 100 Days of Code in chat for Hokaji for me? But yeah, take a look, watch this quick video about what it's all about, but it's trying to get you to code every single day and build on what you just learned. It's very cool. It's a very cool place. Thank you, Roars. I appreciate that. Okay, so here, to get started, we create a bulb class in Swift, which will have a static class variable is_on and a few other functions. Okay, so let's start by opening the proj file. You should open Xcode with your iOS code. Once you open the project, create a new Swift bulb.swift. As shown, we have also clicked on create bridging header, which will create a file light app bridging header.h. This will help communicate between Swift and Objective-C code. Remember that in a project, we have only one bridge header file. So if we add new files, we can't reuse this file. So like this dude is creating Swift code inside Objective-C, right? Like, which can be done, but why? So is there no native Swift way to do this is what I'm trying to understand. Yeah. Modders, no, stop. Duh. Top tier mod. It's so interesting. Yeah, I wonder. And like, well, this is from 2018 though. This is from like almost a year ago. Not really. Like, what's August? Like 8 months ago? But maybe that's what we have to. But that's what the pods are for. That's the whole point. That's what the pod file and pod spec is for. It does all that baloney for us there, right? React Native component in Swift 2019. Dude, I don't know. So when are we dropping React Native? I know at this point, like, this is so dumb. I don't understand. So I really wanted to use it, so I'm like, it's just there has to be like a simple solution here. I'm wondering if we should post. Yeah, it's like either drop or go full, right? Yeah, this is just missing localizability. It's so interesting because React Core is right here as one of our libraries. So I'm like, what else we going to use? Fluffer. Fluffer. It's getting fluffy up in here. So I just did a clean and I'm just doing another build. So build actually still fails without having anything. What? No such file or directory? Oh, well that's why. Hold on. We changed the file path, I think. Do you ever get down to, I feel like you did all these steps before it works? I don't believe so. Let me, let's take a look. Integration with existing apps. I thought I did. Magic RCT view. Yeah. So we stopped at the index.js part, but there's more after it. Yeah, okay, I remember doing that, right? And so this right here, it's saying now that your React Native components created view index.js, you need to add the component to your new or existing view controller. Okay, we'll go through it. Yeah, thanks, Rose. So the easiest path to take is to optionally create an event path to your component and then add the component to an existing Vue controller. So we will tie a React Native component with a new native view in the Vue controller that is actually hosted. That actually hosts is called RCT root view. So you can add a new link on the main game menu to go to high score React Native page. So for that, this one we don't need to do this technically, right? Like this is just adding a button to pop up another view. And so we will now add an event handler from the menu link. A method will be added to the main view controller of your application. This is where RCT root view comes into play. And then it talks about building the packager to create an index.bundle that will be served by the React Native server inside index bundle will be our actual module. Okay, so that's just pointing it out, right? So we need to point our RCT root view to the location of the bundle. Makes sense. And then we will, for debug purposes, log the event handler was invoked. Then we'll create a string with the location of our React Native code that exists inside the index bundle. Okay, and then we'll create our root view controller. All right, so we did get through this, but there's nothing that we need to actively do, right? It's just telling us kind of how the flow is going to work when you tap on that button. And the first thing after that is import React. That's literally the next step. So I'm confused. What is x.swift? Oh, did I change this on accident? I must have accidentally pressed that. Change the file name. I want to figure this out so badly. I feel like it's something so small, right? Like it can't be anything crazy. It has to be something like super small. Okay, so build succeeded without the import. Now if I come back in here and I try to import React again, I wonder if it changed. Where can we find what this thing is called, right? Brings back memories. Because if we go to the pod spec, right, that's pretty sure that's a thing. Like if we go over to our React Native module and our pod's called React, that's what the name of the pod should be called when we import it. And that looks right. Node modules, and then just go to React Native. Yeah, I feel like exactly. That's exactly what I think. And like they just didn't update the docs for that. So let's quickly take a look. Maybe like there's an alias you can use for that. I don't know. So they give a name here of React. Source package.json. And then dependencies, right? So that, I mean, that looks okay, right? I don't see anything wrong here. Yo, Perel Cobra, what is up? Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelotic team. Glad to have you here, my friend. Yeah, this would be the name, right? Like that's what the pod would be called. Which is very interesting. I'm not really sure. Change name of pod. CocoaPod. I want to see this real quick. Because that is the pod spec file. So yeah, so the S name. So this is on the right track. React is there. So if our pod spec file has a proper name, we are downloading all the pods. It means that something in our iOS project is not mapping correctly to maybe the modules that are pointed here. Right? It means it's not actually finding the proper path. Which is weird because this seems to be all here. Oh. Unless. Oh. Okay. Hear me out. So this is build products path. React Core is saying this is over in my root and then in build. We haven't built our project at all, right? And that kind of goes back to the thing that Roars brought up, where we should have the index.bundle. And so what if we just build the project and then maybe it points to that? Because these are technically targets, right? So if this target is pointing to this build folder, maybe that's what we're missing. It's looking in there. Worth a try, right? So let's back out of this. And then I got to figure out how to build. Yo, ya lilicorn. Ya lilicorn. Great name. Welcome into the Pixelogic team. Thank you so much for that follow, friend. Glad to have you here. Oh, I forgot the build command. Excuse me. Build. So a quick build. Okay. Build gates. Hell yeah. Daddy builder. I always build. Yarn build maybe? No, I don't think there's anything in. Oh yeah, actually, let's check the package.json. It might already be there. True. It's just a start. They don't have a build path. Because I mean, we're not. Oh, I guess we are trying to build for iOS, right? That's what we're starting here. Or we're trying to get the main bundle. That's what we're trying to do. Right? Like that's what we're really looking for here. My internet's a tad slow right now. React Native is not created managed. One must manually be created, even though the scheme's set as release. The code used to create a bundle manually. Okay, so that was it then. Interesting. Okay. Yo, Demon, what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you. Okay, so I think that command was the way to do it. Let's go back a tad bit here. No. Did not get much sleep. It was so hot. Yo, dude. I have the exact feels, man. Where did my thing go? I think I'm too ahead here. I don't remember where I went. God damn it. What? Where did this thing go? Build command, React Native. You just can't sleep? I was even 99%? What's the 1%? Yeah, stacking. Yo, Worldwake, what's up, man? AC all day, every day? Dude, I wish, man. I wish there was AC here. Whew. That'd be nice. I don't know why there's not like a... Nothing here in regards to... Like, am I crazy or... Or there's no commands for building? G-string. Yeah, the box ACs, yep. Bro, where is this freaking build command, man? Why am I having so much trouble finding this? Build React Native app. Command. I mean, I guess we can just go to history. What the heck was this thing, man? It was over here. I think we can just use this thing. Is it in the React Native scripts package? Then you should have it on the command line. Good question. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if it is in there. Can I do like React Native help? Something like that. Oh, bundle. There we go. Right, that's pretty much what we're looking for, I think. So we just do React Native bundle. Oh, entry file. Okay, yeah. So here it is, and I think yeah, this is it. This is it. So let's try this. Sorry about that. My God. Yeah, no, you're right, World Wake. Thank you. Okay, so React Native bundle, our entry file. Right now our entry file in this project is app.js. Right? Oh no. It is indexed. It's index.js. Platform iOS dev. False bundle output iOS main.js bundle assets. Okay. So that looks pretty much right. So we build that thing. Hopefully this works. Oh boy. Yeah, man. Going from a place that had AC to not having AC is actually, it's very interesting, but it's only for a little bit of time. I would believe. Where's my build folder here? Writing bundle output to iOS main.js bundle. Okay. So there it is. Okay. So now what do we do? At this point, I was saying that this here, I mean, this has a product to build, but there's no build here. There was nothing there. No, I don't think that was it, guys. Like, I can move this to the root. Yeah, but it's called main.js bundle as well. AC is life? Yeah, it is. It's really nice. Dude, I'm so confused with this stuff. I don't get why we're having an issue with this. Oh man. Cause like, I feel like this makes sense. Like I don't see what the issue is here. Maybe always embed Swift standard libraries? No, actually I don't think that's it at all. You know what's I don't have the feeling of Fortnite anymore due to the last season being so grindly. Damn, dude. I still haven't played Fortnite. I don't plan to, honestly. Okay, so we have the search path stuff. I guess like the other thing is like, can we check these build settings? Search path. Framework search paths. That's the one. It should be inherited. That's what the old. That's what it said in the old one. do a quick old clean there. Maybe try it again. I don't know. People not playing auto battlers. Where's our boy DK? Dude, he's getting his internet fixed up, upgraded. All that fun stuff. Oh, man, dude. I don't know. Maybe we do just move on to the Android portion of this for now. I'm going to have to look more into this. I don't know. Maybe post something on GitHub because I'm so confused. Like, I don't understand what we're missing here. This seems pretty straightforward, right? Like, this whole aspect of downloading these pods and including them in your project seem trivial. All right, let's give it another like 6 minutes. And if we don't find anything, we'll just go ahead and move on to the other side of this. I don't have time to spend 8 hours a day playing a dumb game. Dude, but that's what they want you to do. They want you to play 8 hours a day. You know what I mean? Watch us have the same problem on Android. Dude, I'll cry. I will legit cry right here, right now. Just right now, just cry. Oh, man. Okay. So we're looking for import React. Let's try this. It's interesting that there isn't a ready-to-go React project. So there is, dude. When we do an init on this React Native project, it creates an iOS app for us and it works. The problem is that it's in Objective-C. It's not even in Swift. So okay, so it inits our shit, right? This guy, new build Collab apps. The first thing you need to do is create a new project, create a Swift file. Okay, next you need to open counter app xproj. Name your file counter and a group drop down. Make sure. Okay. After you create this file, you should be prompted. So these people again are using Objective-C as that base. I wonder if we do need it. But again, that's what the pod it's what the pod file is for, right? Like that is what it's for. Yo, Babisky, what's up, dude? It's going, man. It's going. How are you doing today? Yeah, I mean, this is literally just having the Objective-C project and then adding Swift files to it. I mean, like, I guess if worse came to worse, we could do that, but like, why can't they have a whole suite of CocoaPods for Swift and they don't work? Like, does the Objective-C version of this require you to use CocoaPods? Yes, it does. Yeah, and they're just changing the import. So they're using pods in both. The last time I touched Swift, you couldn't natively go from Objective-C to Swift. No, yeah, you can. You can do that. All you have to do is add the bridging header, as it's saying, and then define whatever like your class name is in Swift. That basically will call an Objective-C. Yo, Tall Pants, what's up? React Native, yeah, buddy. We're trying, man. We're trying to do a little bit of fanciness here, but yeah, it's definitely not working. Okay, we're gonna go to Android then, folks. I have no idea what the heck's going on. I think I'm gonna have to post something about this somewhere. Yeah, exactly. They are, and so, but Facebook says they have a way to do this properly. By just using Swift without using bridging headers. So I'm like confused. I'm very confused right now why this isn't working, but we took one whole stream last time doing this, so definitely don't want to take another stream doing it. It's like some offline stuff I'm gonna have to do. Headers are for old people? What? Okay. It's weird. Yo, Maestro Panda, what's up? It's really hard with React Native. All right, Grüvee. Let's go ahead. We're gonna open this guy in Visual Studio. Doing React Native, see, you are correct. We are attempting to do some React Native stuff here. Been having a little bit of trouble, but hopefully we can get something going here. Yeah, there's all these pod files and shit. I think. See, this has a build project in it already. How did that even get in there? All right, hold on. Before we truly move on, let's do this one thing. This is one thing real quick. Oh no, but this is in iOS. Never mind. That's not it. You could have figured out how to compile Swift for Android instead. You're right. You're probably right. No choice before. I've been learning Angular lately. Oh, cool, man. Angular's pretty good. I enjoy it. I find React to be a tad bit easier to get into and learn, but Angular is pretty great. Okay. Whatever. So at this point, Android, same crap here. Add native, blah, blah. Okay, so now configuring Maven. Add the React Native dependency to your app's build.gradle file. All right, let's try it. So we go to Android, build.gradle, build.gradle. Okay. So this is like our package.json, I guess, in a sense. Yes, yeah. Tallpins, we're working on this app that's like a social collaborative music playlist. Like do I need this too? Or it's just saying this. And that's over in dependencies. Okay, that looks good. Does the Android build work as such? So the Android build works. We're gonna figure out and see if if we can get our React Native component to compile in there. If you want to ensure that you're using always React Native version in your native build, replace a plus with the actual React Native version you've downloaded from npm. Okay, we should probably do that because we've been having so many damn issues. So it's 60.4 is what we're at. So add an entry for the local React Native Maven directory to build Gradle. Be sure to add it to the all projects block above the Maven repositories. Okay. So all projects repositories. And then Maven. We don't have Maven in here. So I guess we just add that. As so. Why not a Greenfield React Native app though? It looks like you're starting from scratch. I don't know what Greenfield is, to be honest with you, Tall Pans, if you want to educate me. But basically what we're doing is we're creating two native shells. We're creating an Android native shell in Java and a iOS native shell in Swift. And then what I'm trying to do is trying to create a couple React Native components and inject them in each one. Greenfield starting with React Native, Brownfield existing native app that you add React Native to. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so that's what I did. I did React Native init in the CLI, right? And so I got basically everything I needed, and then I just replaced the iOS and Android projects with my newly created ones. Yeah, that's that exactly. Roars, actually, that sounds pretty spot on. Yeah, I don't know. But why? So one, I want to learn how to do it just for fun. And then two, you get a bit more performance enhancements by having the project at a native level, right? Because technically our project is going to be running on native code for both platforms, which isn't like a huge improvement, but you know, it's just, it will help. There's nothing fun about it, trust me. Root directory, node modules. Yeah, that is there. Dude, wow, doing this in Android is like, I guess it's because I don't know much about it. Like, I don't really know what Maven is. You should look at that. What is Maven Android? Yeah, that's, I read an article about that. It's dependency manager? Oh, okay. Android Maven is a plugin used to build applications for Android's operating system as well as build libraries to build use efforts in AAR. Okay. It uses Maven repositories. Right. And so then why is Gradle used? Gradle is the next evolutionary step in JVM-based build tools. It draws on sessions, learned from established tools such as Ant and Maven, takes their best ideas in Excel. Okay, so just package manager type deal. Is written in the actual programming language, the stuff you're copy pasting, called Grüvee, but it was a really funky syntax. Yeah, it's weird. I noticed that like commas aren't really a thing in here. Just like kind of threw me off a little bit. So let's use UI navigation on iOS and native activities on Android to wrap your React Native screens. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. Tall pants. You can almost say that the syntax is kind of groovy. Okay, I'm just looking at this here. This React Native navigation stuff. All right, let's actually go over here real quick. Yeah, I'm checking it right now. Let me open it up here. Get hun. It was Wix. Okay. Is it kind of groovy, the syntax? Hey, yo. You right? Check the DAX here. Okay. Okay. I did some 2 hours tutorials on Grüvee since I thought it would be useful, but turns out it's just a bunch of crap, and Java's a bunch of crap. It's just not worth it. It ain't worth it. Yeah, that makes sense, Rolik. Yo, Hank Pank, what's up? Mobile development, heck yeah, buddy. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh yeah. Okay. That looks familiar now. So at this point, is this all just written? This is all just JavaScript that you write at the React Native level? And then like how does that work? I'm not understanding here. You're putting this into your native applications. You configure your library in your Java and Objective-C files, and then you can use the library at JavaScript library to push and pop screens. Gotcha. And then that's actually using... Gotcha. Okay. It's actually pretty sick. Definitely is pretty sick. This is so annoying. I'm so frustrated with this. I wish that it wasn't this way. Because I would really like to use what we've been planning to use. And I think the reason why I want to do it is because I don't know. I want to be able to have this like hybrid native and React Native approach. I don't know why I've been interested in doing that, but I feel like it offers a lot of benefits in learnings of how like the systems work on an architectural level, right? And then also like just reusability in general. To be fair, some of the React Native guides include exposing the native features. Do they? It took me like a month to get over the constant buzz of frustration in my brain when I started with React Native. Yeah, dude, like it's not, I don't know. This setup right now has not been working out. Android's pretty rough too. Yeah, I mean, Android stuff is pretty rough to begin with. I think right now I want to keep pushing with this, and I want to get something working. And I want to come back with like a learnings on this, even though it may be frustrating. I mean, else we just build everything in React Native, right? Yo, what's up, Chris? Welcome. And it's still start with from my face, yeah. It, like, to create a React Native app and get it running seemed pretty straightforward, but doing this with the whole native shell, there's only been problems for some reason. At least using Swift, Objective-C, like, and then we're doing Android right now, so let's keep pushing with this. Let's see if we can get something. And then if not, maybe we rethink how to do this, because it's totally not worth it. I just really wanted to figure it out, and I wanted to be able to do that. So that's why I don't want to give up. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I mean? You ever feel that way about something? Maybe it's not like, it's not completely logical, but you just want to do it. Just want to get it done. Is it this thing? Android manifest. .xml. I don't see that in here. Where's that manifest, bro? I don't see you, dude. I don't see you. I'm not that much of a self-inflicting masochist. You know, I definitely am when it comes to programming. Definitely am. I don't know why. So I think it's... Is there no manifest here? Like, I'm confused, dude. I don't know enough about Android to know. Oh, here it is. So we gotta give the permissions. And then does this go? So it's activity. So I'm going to assume we put that here. Something like that. If you need access to dev settings activity, add to your module. I don't know if I'm going to need that, but might as well add it, right? If you want a straightforward experience, then always start with React Native and add native as you go along. The other way around is too painful, has too many pitfalls, and too badly documented. But how do you do that, right? Like, what do you mean start with React Native and then as native as you go? Like, if you start with React Native, you're still going to have to do this process in order to add it to your native app, right? Like, does that not make sense? Am I missing something? Yeah, Hank. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't done Android in a while. You need enough pizza and Diet Coke to stick in your refrigerator, a cheap PC to work on, and the dedication to go through it. There you go. I like that. Yeah. Yo, Yliacorn, we feels. Hey, I love it. I love it. Yo, Pits117, dude. Holy moly, thank you so much for that sub. Coming in hot with that Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated, man. Thank you for that. If you're not part of the Discord, dude, get in there. And link your Twitch account to your Discord account. We can give you a super awesome role and some really cool sub benefits. And thanks for helping me get one step closer to that Office box set. Really, really appreciate that. Thanks again for that Twitch Prime. Essentially, you want to call native code from JS. Calling JS from native is too shitty. Pretty well documented there. So essentially, you want to call native code from JS. So what? So sometimes your app needs to access a platform API and React Native doesn't have a corresponding module yet. Maybe you want to reuse some existing Objective-C Swift. Oh, okay. Having to re-implement JavaScript. Gotcha. So I want to do it the other way around though. That's the point, right? So like, I want to build JavaScript components that can be used both in Android and iOS. That's what I'm trying to do. That way though, I would have to build the components in Java and in iOS, and then they could be implemented in JavaScript. Or I build one in like Swift, implement it in JavaScript, and then implement that module in Android. You know what I mean? That was what the plan was. Yeah, thanks, Pits. No worries, dude. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate the support for real. I'm glad you enjoy the stream. That's what I was talking about. Feels ignored, man. Yeah, I don't. That solution doesn't make sense in my mind for like what we're trying to get at here. Just build a web app. I'll pray for you. I want to learn. All right, why is it so hard to just learn how to do things? Like I know people that do this, where they're like, yo, here's your native app, and here is a React Native component. You know what I mean? And it just plugs in like that. Like that's the whole point. That's why I'm trying to set this up. You can learn Kotlin native. Yeah, or we just write 2 native platforms. All right, well we're almost done with this right here. So let's figure this out. Let's see, maybe we got this here. Who knows? On the Android side. You're Alex now? Heck no, dude. Never be an Alex. Why are you screaming? Stop screaming. Nah, Google Kotlin native. It supports iOS, bro, not UI. Wait, really? Kotlin native? That's interesting. I actually didn't know that. Okay, so we've already done this. It's app registry shit. Configure permissions for development error overlay. Jesus, like what is this? If your app is targeting Android API level 23 or greater, yeah. Make sure you have permission Android, like what? Android permission system alert window enabled for default for the development build? This is required in dev builds because React Native development errors must be displayed above all other windows due to the new permission system introduced in API level 23. Huh. Interesting. Wow. Dude, that's actually pretty wild. Is React Native not TypeScript? You can write it in TypeScript if you want. When texting starting to become big, my dad just used only text in caps and it was good forever. Just stop. Just please, for the love of God, stop yelling at me. I love it. The way they got it right now? Yeah, that makes sense. You don't need anything below API level 23 either way. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But it's saying if it's 23 or higher, you have to use this thing. Yeesh. Yeesh. Got Michael Scott up in here. Wait, where's this supposed to add React Native code? I just remember all these API levels by heart and what got introduced one. Why didn't I ever become an Android dev? Yeah, for real. It's definitely some confusing stuff. It's an app, source, main, Java. Man, that is like, God, man, it's so deeply nested. It's so crazy to me. So like you just take this bad boy on create. Whoa. Ah. What's up, Death Packs? Welcome in, welcome in. On version 28 right now? It's pretty crazy. Okay, so I mean, I just added this thing here. I'm assuming that's where I'm supposed to add it on this onCreate method in my main activity. Oh, on it. So the onCreate. Oh yeah, onCreate. Right there. And then finally, the onActivity result method, as shown in the code below, has to be overridden to handle the permission accept or deny case for consistent UX. Also, for integrating native module which use start activity for result, we need to pass the result of onActivity result method. Okay, so then I need this then. So it's saying. All right. We're going to see how this works out. I'm very interested to see what happens here. All I know is that this stuff you need for your alert windows now. Okay, so this we're going to create an activity, then creates a React root view Starts a React application inside it and sets its main content view. Lesson 5, use... Okay, we're not. So my React activity extends activity, implements default. That's... Back button. Okay, so let's grab these guys. Those are privates. Okay. How about you suck on my cupcake donut ice cream sandwich? Jesus. My God, so much aggression. Yo, Chocolatine. Howdy ho, neighbor. Nice to see ya. Welcome in. Okay, so basically... Set content view. All this on create stuff again. Dude, I have no idea how to write Android code. How do you even do these things? Like, look at all this. Set application, get application. Set current activity, this. Set bundle asset name. Set JS main bundle path. Main React package. Set use developer support debug. Okay, I guess that actually makes sense. That's really not that bad. It's gonna be not much worse. Yeah, it has been a while. It's been a really long time. I'm glad to see you again. Oh, thank you. You look great too. Your name looks fantastic in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I was just about to switch over, Hank. See you, Nook. Thanks for coming by, friend. Have a great rest of your day. Man, what a journey this has already been. What a journey. I'm actually a fan of fluent interfaces like that. Oh, yeah? It's definitely very verbose. I'm interested to see how this is gonna play out here. Cannot resolve symbol. Of course it can't. Why would it want to ever resolve that? Oh, did I? Does it import yet, or I need to import? Oh, if you're using a star kit for React Native, replace hello world string with one in your index.js. Oh. Nice. Okay. Excuse me. Alt enter? No, that is definitely not what I want. Your build Gradle. Yeah, I did do that. Well, this was not the build Gradle I added it to. Oh, there are two? Holy moly. Yeah, I did that here. Looks about right, I think. Maybe. Oh. So is it supposed to go in the other? I'm like... Like in here? Maybe? I don't know. We should get a I don't know counter going. See how many times I can say I don't know. It's like totally what I feel like right now. Wowza. Not the Android build.gradle? Yeah, okay, so that's where I did add it. So you're saying not to add it there, which means this probably needs to be added somewhere else as well. I was over in all projects. No, it does say to do that there. Yo, Re2Coin, what is up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Glad to have you here, friend. I like literally have no idea where to even begin with this. Man, Android is so much more complicated than iOS. Definitely take iOS for granted. I wonder if we should just like copy pasta this guy and just kind of see what happens. Man, some of these, wow, some of them rely on the themes. That's interesting. I just want to see it work. It's really what it is. Can we just see it work? Is that so wrong? Is it so wrong to just want to see it work? Press try again. Can there be multiple activity things in here? Maybe not. Just a whole lot of colors going on here. Oh. Ooh, gotcha. Okay. Thank you. You need clarity in your manifest? Yeah, this is a manifest, right? This is what I had, so try that again. No. Grab that. Oops. Wait, what? Oh, Android name, my React. Oh, I got it. Okay, okay. This is not the same name because I just changed it. Yeah, so this is now my React activity. So this should be like that. But why? Unresolved class, my React activity. It's literally called that right here. It is, I swear. I see it right here. Does it go by file name though? That's interesting. Okay. Guess we'll try it, right? How can I do a rename on you? There's no rename here. Hello. Wait, what's does that have to do like file rename? Remove link power. Bro, I can't even rename a file on this thing. Refactor name? Oh, refactor? Rename file. Ah, thank you. Dude, holy crap, man. Hank, real MVP right now. Mad props, dude. It's green? Does that mean it's just changed though? Okay, that worked. That worked. We're one step. Oh, maybe not. Thought we were one step closer. Doesn't seem like we are. Do we have to have this dot here? Why is this not doing its thing? So Java. Probably your package name? Typo in Word? Yeah, it's a spell checker, but that... So the package name, Grüvee. Oh, you're talking about... Oh, yeah. My React activity. Got it. Where can I change that thing? Because that's there. I guess we can search for whatever it was called before. My activity. It's like a Control-Shift-F. I mean, I could also just change it back to, whoa, voice crack. Change it back to whatever the name was before. So like main activity. And we just do this, probably to make it easier since it's already hooked up. And now we just go to refactor, rename file, refactor. Try again. Try again. Yeah, it definitely does not like that at all. It doesn't like anything I'm doing. Why? What the actual heck, dude? Like I had all these imports from before. Wow, this is There's a lot of stuff going on here. So we do this here, main activity there. On the Android name line in your manifest? Yeah, main activity. Add the name of the folder? Oh, Grüvee. Really? .Grüvee .main activity. Definitely doesn't like that. Definitely not. Dude, this is actually pretty frustrating. Wow, holy moly. Ooh. I don't think that was it. Yo, FD God, Mr. Sir. What is up, Mr. Sir? Welcome. There it is. Now I found it for some reason. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, I don't know what that was, Hank. Maybe it just needed a quick little who fucking knows? I have no idea. Needed something. But it's saying fail to resolve com.facebook.react. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think we're going to end the stream, folks. I actually have to start getting ready anyways. This has been quite frustrating. And it sucks when you don't understand what is going on here. I don't get it. We're going to have to do a bit of thinking today. It might make, like, I originally thought that this was going to be a pretty quick implementation of getting some of these React Native components in our native build. But it doesn't seem to be the case, at least for someone like me that has never used React before. React Native. There's definitely stuff that I don't know. Android is, yeah, dude, and Android, holy shit, man. What the heck? I, totally took iOS for granted at this point. Holy moly. There's a lot of stuff here that, I mean, obviously, it takes time to learn this, right? Like, this isn't just something you pick up right away because you've done some other sort of mobile development, but still, there's a lot of stuff here that I just don't even know. Yo, Hank, dude, thank you so much for that follow, man. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. And for anyone else here who hasn't been here before, consider following the channel. Get notified when I go live. We're always doing dev, not devs. God, I can't even speak. We're always doing programming on this stream. Always hanging out, having a good time. It's a feel good vibe stream. Love to have you here, and love for you to join the Discord if you're not part of it yet. Love for you to be here. So again, we're gonna leave it off here. Gonna think about this. Maybe we pick one platform to fully work on. I'm sure I want to do React Native. I think it's something that would be a really nice step from doing something, especially just fully native iOS. And so maybe what we do is we build out this React Native platform, and then we figure out how we can utilize the nativeness of Android and iOS to make this happen. That might just be the way to go. I wanted to do it this way, but I feel like it just makes more sense, especially if I want to learn React Native, right? So, gonna think about it today. We'll update you tomorrow as we go through this. But thank you all for coming by today. At the end of every stream, we love throwing raids. So let's see who's online today. Some cool programming streamers out there, and hopefully give them some love. Give him some love. Oh, he does throw them? What do you mean? What you talking about there? Let's do some programming. Let's see who we got here. Music and a new project? Angular? Ooh. Looks kind of frozen though. League exporter browser extension? Ooh. This could be fun. Let's see what type of audio we got on this bad boy. We just got music, but we don't got any voice. Ooh, mobile game. We got a mobile game up in here. Mm-hmm. 93% done. Day 15. Jesus. Yo, Yemorks. Dude, what's up, man? Hello. My friend is doing deep learning. Ooh. Who's your friend? That sounds cool. Yeah, dude, we're just about to head off right now. Yeah. Brook Zerker? Thanks for stopping by, though, man. Dude, it's been a while. We got to catch up. Bruh, he ended his stream, man. Feels bad. Feels bad. Let's just let's look for web development. Usually that picks up more of what we're... Oh! Yeah, no, that's the guy we just did. He just ended his stream. Feels bad, man. Updating website things? Node.js? He's got a nice beard. That's all I gotta say. Let's give him a raid. I'm raiding for the beard. If you are sub, grab that first message. Adelan, rip the bun. If you're not, no worries. Grab that second one. Twitch, rip the bun. Let's show this man Draxu some love. He's Danish, I think. Dope. Perfect. We got a lot of the Danyards in here. I don't remember. Maybe. Doesn't look familiar though. Well, thank you all for coming by today. Appreciate you being here. Stick around for the raid. Let's show Draxu some love. And I hope tomorrow we'll have a better experience. I have a feeling that I'm going to want to just do full React Native at this point. So that might be what we're going to do tomorrow. But hey, that's what these projects are for, right? Really, this is real life. Like, this happens all the time. So thank you all for being here. Enjoy the raid, and I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. Peace and love, friends.